Hi, hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint artist. We're gonna do an eyeshadow tutorial. Okay, this is my favorite eyeshadow combo. It's just these two colors and you can change out anything else you want, but I wanna show you two colors I think, whether you have brown hair, blonde hair, whatever, these two colors, Leo and MiHija. I love using these as a transition color together. It makes this beautiful sunset look, and then you can interchange everything else. But these are two colors. I love them together. They're so, so pretty. So first things first, I'm gonna prep my lids. I'm gonna use my blend brush. I'm gonna go into my brightening highlight here, which right now is White Peach for summer. And I'm just gonna go from lash to brow, and I'm gonna come up. And we're just gonna create a nice blank canvas, covering up that discoloration for maybe an eye serum, or not an eye serum, eyelash serum. Also veins, I get a lot of veins, and I'm just gonna cover them up. And it gets a little dark. Some people have dark circles that go up onto their lids a little bit. I've seen that, and so I just create this beautiful blank canvas, just like that. And then I'm gonna set it with Vanilla Dust setting powder. You can do this with an eyeshadow, Cupcake, Pup, Mama. You can use any of those colors to set this. Also, I like using Vanilla Dust, and I'm just gonna go over this, and it's going to absorb the moisture from that highlight color and give you a really good blending surface. So just like this, we're just gonna go up, up, up to the brow, and look at that beautiful blank matte. I mean, if you don't like eyeshadow and you just don't want your veins to show, stop right here, by all means. All right. Get started. I'm going to go into an eyeshadow brush because my smudge brush needs to be cleaned. Where is my eyeshadow brush? I didn't get it out ahead of time. Where are you? Where? Here you are. Okay. So I have my cleaning towel right here. I always clean it off right before I get started. So the first thing I want to do is I like to highlight my brow. So I go into Drift, which is a great illuminator. If you are looking for the most bang for your space, get Drift. You can use it to highlight your brows, but you could also tap into it and you could just tap it right here and you can make a really, look at that. It's a really pretty illuminator. So I always bring it down right here and then up, and I love that. It just makes your eyebrows look a little higher, right? It's like high heels for your face. Somebody told me that if you wear heels, it lifts your butt. So Drift is like the stiletto of eyeshadow. All right, there we go. I'm ready to rock and roll. I always prep with Drift up there. I like to do it before so it doesn't compromise my transition color. Okay, transition color, Leo and MiHija. Two colors you really probably wouldn't think to put together. I do it all the time and I love it. So I'm gonna go into Leo first, and because I have hooded eyes, look at all that, it's gone. I'm gonna pop this way up here close to my brow, which is again why I do that Drift first. And we're going to pop this on, and I kind of want it deep because we're gonna be blending over this some more, but it's this really pretty warm orange, and I love it. Now this goes great with many eye colors, so don't be scared of it. And just trust me, when I tell people to get this color, everybody's like, I don't know about that orange color. I do. So there you go. I know about it and I love it. So I'm just gonna pop this way up here, just like that. But you see how it just makes this really natural, warm tone? And that's the point of it. So we're going way up here on the brow bone because I have hooded eyes. And I always go past the outer corner because I want it to open up my eyes also. I don't want to close them up, make them look smaller. I want them to look bigger. So everything is close to the brow with just that little peak of Drift, just like that. And I don't go in under this bigger part of my brow, way out here. Okay, clean it off. I'm going to go into that pink MiHija color right now, putting it on, tapping off the excess, and I'm going right on that brow bone with Leo, leaving a little bit of that top Leo so it's on the bottom of my brow, just like that. So pretty. This is like a beautiful sunset, and you could stop right here if you want and just have this be your color. It's so, so pretty. and just stop. I don't like to bring it down past my crease. I feel like this opens the eye up really well. All right, other side. Going onto that brow bone, not the crease. We're going up on that brow bone on the bottom part, pushing that into that Leo, pulling past the outer corner, and we're just keeping it up here on that brow. We're not going anywhere lower, anywhere else, just like that. Isn't that pretty? It's pinky, it's pretty, it's not wild and crazy. You can make it wild and crazy. You could spray your brush, make it wet, and go completely ham on it. And then if you would do too much, just clean your brush, blend it down, if that's what you want to do. All right, next I'm going into the color Bird. I'm going to use the small end of my brush here. I'm going to push into Bird, and I am going to push this on the outer part right here, and then I'm going to push it onto my lash line and then into my crease. And then I'm going to pull it down under my eye. Really staying away from my lid. Once I open my eyes and rest, you don't see my lid anyway, so I just keep it right here. And I'm going to push under like that and then up, and I'm just going to blend this in just like that. Pretty. It's dimensional, it's pretty, it's nice, I like it, so I do it. All right, same thing here, opening my eyes, pushing it on the outside of the corner here, and then I'm going to push along the lash line into the crease a little bit, and then down and under. Really just hanging it on the outside, and then I'm going to blend it again into, need a little more, into that pink color, but keeping it out here, just like that. And under, just like that. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. I feel like I need a little more on this side to balance it out, but I just keep it all on the outside of the lid because, and you could stop here if you want, you could add more drift onto the lid, but I'm going to go in to this one. This is, I believe, As You Wish. This one is a peachy tone, very similar. It's like a light version of Leo. Yeah, As You Wish, but it has pink flecks in it. So I'm going to put my finger into it, pick it up, and I'm just going to push this onto my lid. And it just creates this pinky tone, peachy tone. It's peachy with flecks of pink. And it's just gorgeous because it gets those colors from that Leo and that MiHija color. And it's like a shimmer version and lighter. And it's so pretty. Pushing it on. I like to apply this part with my finger because the brush just doesn't pack it on the way I want to. So when the light hits it, it shines pink, but it's also peach. So pretty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And that's it. I'm going to take some eyeliner. I'm going to get a little palette here. I'm going to take my, what is this one? Maybelline Tattoo Studio, nothing fancy. I go through these, and so I just don't want to spend, I don't know, $30. Okay. Pushing onto my waterline on the top. Just like that. And I push into the lashes just to fill in the gaps because when you do mascara, you could just never get it all the way there. And then I'm going to get just a little bit on the edge of my lid here. This does two things. It extends my lash line because I don't have a lot of lashes on the inside. And it also makes it so my eyeliner, once I do my eyeliner, it'll look like it goes all the way across. But I don't like to go all the way across because it will close my eye up and make it look smaller. There we go. I'm gonna get a little bit down here, just a little bit. I don't go all the way across, just the outside. I wanna really connect my bottom to my top though. Really want to. I like waterlines because you can blink without fear. Okay. This one I spent some coin on. It lasts such a long time. This is Stila. I got it last summer. So I got this probably July of 2021. It's July 2022. There we go. So I learned this trick because I have hooded eyes, and I'm going to extend my lash line. So I'm going to take this liner and I'm going to pull it down. Believe it or not, I'm pulling it down and it's extending my lash line, okay? Pulling it down, not far, maybe 1 millimeter or 2. And then I'm going to come straight up to the crease. Not much, just a little, and then connect it to my lash line. And then I'll fill it in. And this just creates a really pretty wing while also, boom. A really, really pretty wing while also opening your eye up. So we'll do the same thing over here. We're going to extend that lash line down a little bit, then up towards the crease, and then connect it to your lash line. And then fill her in. Make any points you want once you filled it in. That's why I like this brush. I mean, it is tiny and pointy on this end. No two look the same, but on the other side, if you like a good thick liner, it has a bigger end. So I live on this end. It works for me. So we're gonna grab some mascara now. I've thrown all my brushes around. This is Bare Minerals Lashtopia. And then we're just gonna wiggle at the root, get all that mascara into the root to give us a full lash, especially with maturing lashes like mine, or like you're in recovery from having lash extensions. I use the Lancome lash serum, and I really, really like it. It's worked really well. It's a good price point. I got it at Nordstrom, and I really like it. I've been using it for a long time. The bottle does last a really long time. I know a lot of serums, when you don't pay over $100, they don't last very long. I got mine in September 2021. It's almost been a year. I've had it for 10 months. It's good. Was it September, or am I thinking mascara? I don't know. I've had it for months though, and it's not out, so I like it. I think it's about $43 or $48. I used to use Roden & Fields, which is over $100, even as a VIP. And that stuff is phenomenal. It was just a bit of a price I didn't like. That was a tough pill to swallow. But it works. It does work. So the only thing I didn't like was the price. But I will say it does work better than my Lancome. But the price, I just couldn't. All right, I'll spend that much on a pair of shoes that I don't wear. But who spends a lot of money on shoes and then barely wears them? Me. I'm really bad about wearing them once or twice, and then I'm like, I have shoes in my closet collecting dust, but they're so pretty. I should display them. All right, there we go. Mascara on. I just think this is a really pretty color. So that's it. I've got Drift, Leo, MiHija, Bird, and As You Wish. And that's it. Have a really good day.